What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. And today we have another slept on Puma shoe that recently just dropped in the Puma TRC Blaze court. Alright, so check me out. While I was filming this, the FedEx driver actually delivered me what's going to be the next shoe review you guys are going to be seeing. But it is going to be, this isn't going to take away from the Puma. I just wanted to show the behind the scenes. They're going to be these in this box. If you guys can't already tell, it's going to be Dame 8s, man. I never had these, but I heard some good things about them. They look icy. So yes, expect this in the next review. But now we're going to get right back to the Puma TRC while we are here for. But shout out to FedEx delivery driver, man. At 11? That's crazy. 11 a.m.? That boy on time. Two quick things to mention before I start. If you guys are interested in a Q&A special at 400 subscribers, hit me up with questions down below in the comment section. Or if you're watching this on social media, hit me up with questions on my socials so you guys can be featured in my 400 special Q&A video if that's something you guys are interested in. Also, like the title says, there will be a time step on this video, skipping you guys ahead to the end of the video where I talk about the Harden Volume 7 leak. So if you guys are interested in that, you can skip ahead. As you guys know, we always talk about the sizing and the price, and the sizing on this shoe, you can actually go your true to size. It's a really nice, comfortable, snug fit. If you guys are a wide footer, I would recommend you guys go up a whole size, well, not a whole, a half a size. But if that doesn't work, then go up a whole size. Pricing on the Puma TRC is going to be a standard $120, which actually isn't that bad for how good this shoe really is. If you guys are looking at the Puma TRC, some of you will say it looks just like the Puma Court Rider 2.0. And honestly, I thought the same thing when I first opened the box and saw these shoes. Same build, same size, but with some different aspects. One of them being the color, which is called Neon Citrus Fizzy Melon, or in layman's term, a peach colorway. That is inspired by street style legend Blaze of Glory, obviously making you stand out above the rest. So when you wear these, you better be able to get buckets because you are going to be the vocal point on the court. I promise you. Next up, we have my favorite category, which is the cushion, and I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. The cushion on the Puma TRC is amazingly soft, comfortable, responsive, and has one of the best impact force protections I've ever felt. This next part I tried to remember off the top of the head for you guys, but it was a lot that I wrote down, so I'm gonna just read you guys what I wrote. The TRC is a lightweight shoe that has a mixture of three foams that work really well together. A pro foam, which makes the midsole of the TRC, a foam called PUMA'S, which makes up the Achilles heel, and a unique cushion made up of trinomic text, which covers the outsole of the shoe. If I didn't read my phone, I would have butchered all of that for y'all. Y'all know what I was talking about. But yes, the Puma TRC is a mixture of three foams, which is crazy, because that's the first time I've ever heard of a shoe having a mixture of three foams. And they work really, really well together. That's the reason why they got a 10 out of 10. So to me, this is the best cushion in a Puma shoe that I've ever played in so far. And I say so far because, you know, we got a lot of years left, but as of right now, it is the best Puma cushion I've ever played in. Next up, we have support of the TRC, and I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really good true to size fit, give you a nice, snug, comfortable feel with some good toe room and some good padding around the ankle and Achilles heel area. The only slight con about the support to me is the fact that before I play a game, I like to tie my shoe really tight. And while I'm playing in the Puma TRC throughout the game, it does become loose. Not to the point your ankle is moving around everywhere, but you do notice it's not as tight as you tie it before you actually play the game. I know a lot of us, you know, when we tie our shoes to a certain degree, we want it to stay like that while we're playing throughout the whole game. I don't really like the fact that it does loosen. It doesn't take that much away from the support. In my opinion, it's still really good. That's why it is an 8.5 out of 10. I think if that wouldn't have unloosened, it would have been a 9. Last on the list, we have the traction, and I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Depending on the court you play on will vary how much squeaking you hear. A hooper tip that I want to give you guys is some of you don't know. If your shoes attract dust or the court you're on is dusty, then go to your nearest water fountain, or if you have water with you, put a little bit of water on the towel, on a paper towel, wipe up and down the back of your traction, then get a dry paper towel and do the same exact thing, wipe up and down, go to the court, and once you go back on the court, your shoe should have a little bit more grip and stick a lot better to the court. I did it recently while I was at LA Fitness on Military Trail, and I noticed after I did it, the shoes had so much more grip, so much more bite, and the squeak noise was way more than you guys heard when I showed it to you earlier. So if you want, try that out. If it worked for you, if you didn't know that, let me know down in the comment section below. I didn't know that until one of my good friends, Leroy, you know, he told me the little tip and it worked, and I do it ever since. Whenever there's a dusty quarter around, or the shoe that I have attracts a lot of dust. So try that out. Let me know how it works for you guys. Getting back on the traction of the TRC, this shoe does attract dust, but not to the point where you're sliding out everywhere, so you don't have to be worried about that. But it does attract dust a little more than the recent shoes I have reviewed. And I would not recommend playing with this shoe outside. I don't think it's built for that type of like asphalt in the area, so don't do it. I wouldn't recommend it. Ending off with the tier ranking of the TRC, and I'm gonna give this shoe an A+ rank, man. Best of the best. This shoe has easily become one of my favorite shoes to hoop with. Actually, this is the only shoe I've hooped in since I bought them, and I forgot when I bought them, but I bought them like a week or two ago, and that's the only thing I've been wanting to put my foot in and play in. So for that reason, it has to be, to me, an A+, because it's already in my rotation of my other trusted shoes. I was gonna go off the top with this, but I wanna give you guys a full reason why I really love this shoe and really have it so high. So while playing in the TRCs, I had some of the best game performances that I can remember. I'm talking, I was hitting clutch threes, I was hitting in-game dunks, getting the gym hype, I was hitting, oh my God, one-legged threes for game. I was hitting sidestep threes looking like Luka. I promise you, I was just in my bag, and it was like nothing that nobody could do. I was just in that. I haven't been in that killer mode in such a long time, and I don't know if these shoes brought it out of me, but something happened, because every time I played in these shoes, I've been really efficient. I've been having some of the best performances that I can remember. So that, man, I'm talking, oh my goodness, I had my way in that gym. I ain't gonna lie. I was doing damn near anything I want. I was pulling from half, facts, and draining that bitch, man. And when you have performances like that in any shoe, it has to be highly ranked. And I had King, Teddy, and D-Mark on the side. They was all watching because we had previously lost, and I was angry about that. So came down, Shaquem already knew about this move. I hit that Luka right to the left stat bag, nothing but net. I hit it, I look at Keem and them. I said, cause he talking about, if he would have fell, I promise y'all I would have stepped over him. It would have been an AI moment, because I was in that type of bag. Oh damn, that light went on. What happened? I just peeped that. Y'all peeped that? The light that just went on? Did it go out because I was going crazy? Damn, I think I was going too crazy. Hold on, I gotta turn that back on. My bad, y'all. What you doing? Like, yo, we got a video playing and you out here turning off. Really made this like feel surreal was, hold on, let me read it to you guys real quick. Yeah, basically I was playing so good that there was a kid that I didn't get to meet who was telling my brother like, yo, I'm a fan of his, not from the YouTube, but just from how I was playing that day. Like, I'm a fan of his, like had me feeling like Mike, if I put his shoes on, I'm gonna get his powers, and like, yo, he really can play. And he was just like, Shaquem was just telling me he was in awe, and he was really watching me, really a fan of me that day. And I was like, damn, that's such a surreal moment, because in reality, you know, I ain't really like a pro or nothing like that, but to have like a kid, you know, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I get his superpowers if I put his shoes on. That to me is fire, and that to me is, you can't buy that. So for me, this shoe has to be at an A+, and that's a story that I'll always remember with these shoes when I put them on. First things first, when I seen the picture of Harden in these shoes, I thought he was wearing T-Max. I don't know if y'all thought that. I thought he was wearing some old Raptor-inspired colorway T-Max, just because of how they look, until to find out when I looked later in the description that they were called Harden 7. So I was like, So, you know, I had to, you know what I'm saying, I had to bring it to y'all. But I personally really like the look. It gives a retro type of feel to me that not many shoes are doing right now. I think it's clean. It's a nice purple look. I don't know how that's gonna look in them Philly jerseys, but hey, I'm a rock with it. You know, I'm a cop them. By going off of the picture, the support and the traction look pretty solid. My concern is the cushion setup. That's usually what I'm curious about in Hardest, because they've had some ups and downs to me personally. The 4s being my favorite cushioning setup that they've ever had. And then they went from that to the 5s, which had awful cushion. And then the 6 had a little bit better cushion, but to me, it still wasn't as good as the 4s. So to me, Harden Volumes cushions have been up and down. So I'm gonna give my early rank prediction, and I'm gonna say these shoes are gonna be a B+ rank. I think they're gonna be okay. Well, I think they're gonna be good. I don't know, Harden, y'all gotta show me, man, because I don't know if it's gonna be as good as I would like it to be. I'm gonna hope y'all surprise me and put it higher, at least an A. But as my early prediction, I'm gonna go with a B+. I'm curious to know what you guys think. You know, let me know down in the comment section below if you think it's a cop, if you think it's a drop. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up today. I'm gonna have Chauncey send this out. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.
Got anything you wanna add to it, Chauncey? That's your end intro?
Yeah, that's the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching today's video. See you next in today's video. Bye.